Hey guys, so this is a video I planned on making for a while now because after seeing some people talk about songs, eras, groups, and moments that they believe were a cultural reset, I thought that I'd just go ahead and talk about some that I thought were a cultural reset just for the fun of it. Now, am I going to probably misuse and overuse the term cultural reset in this video? Probably. But am I going to use it as an excuse to just talk about songs and eras that I thought made an impact or just overall iconic? I sure am. Now, just a quick disclaimer, this is just meant to be a lighthearted, fun video just to look back on past songs, eras from both well-known groups and underrated groups. That being said, I can't mention every single song and group in the industry because that would make this video extremely long. And trust me, making this video was already really difficult as is. There may be some groups I mentioned that their entire discography was a reset, but for the sake of not having this video again be so long, I'm going to limit myself to only one song / era per group. Also, there is no particular order in any of these. Now with that out of the way, onto the video. Starting things off with Dal Shabet's Big Baby Baby, or BBB for short, I just want to first of all say that this song deserved better. Stylistically, it's divine. All the members just looked absolutely gorgeous. The music video could have been better in my opinion, but it still manages to suit the song to some degree. I don't know if it's just me, but the music video just gives off just a fresh editorial feel. Some people mention 80s inspired K-pop songs, but this song constantly gets left out. It's so catchy and can easily get stuck in your head. It's not doing the most, but yet it's so addicting. I feel like if it wasn't for the sexual undertones, it might have been received better. BBB is truly one of those songs that just ages like fine wine, and to me is truly one of the most iconic and underappreciated songs out there.
Open your eyes, 조용히 open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. 이제는 open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
This was a debut at its finest. Again, another song that will never cease to get old. No one could have possibly seen this song coming, especially from SM. Honestly, I cannot think of a group that could possibly pull this off so well. The song was also complemented with one of the hardest choreographies out there, and the one that almost everyone avoids because of its difficulty. This was a song that truly no one was ready for. Not to mention the fact that Mark was 16 when he gave us that iconic rap line like, wow, the power his part alone holds. The beat, the aesthetics, the song itself, the way that it just flows. It's a dynamic song that just captures you, and again is one of those songs that gives you everything without doing too much. Seventh Sense is truly unmatched as a song, and the fact that we haven't had another one since makes me a bit bitter, but then again it would be hard to top a song like this. To me, this is one of NCT's best songs to date. Now, the next song on this list, the song that started a movement, and yes, that's probably sounded dramatic, but in all seriousness, this was a song that changed the depiction and showed that girl groups are not one-dimensional, and that they are capable of showing an edgier and badass side of them. The song that only takes one line to get everyone pumped. I Am the Best is one of those songs that you have probably heard at least more than once, whether you were into K-pop at the time or not. And for some, the song that got them into K-pop. The impact that 2NE1 has is unmatched, and they are one of the girl groups that helped pave the way for girl groups today. It doesn't matter how many times you've heard this song, it feels like you're hearing it for the first time. And the fact that every time they performed this song, there was never a dull moment, truly a powerhouse. This is one of those songs that truly is a K-pop anthem. Okay, Hear me out. I know this era might be a sore spot with some people since it is EXO's last song with all 12 original members. However, besides the whole situation that followed with this era itself made a shift that also made an impact on some and to me continued the EXO wave, and it further showed that EXO was going to have a huge impact on the industry. The song itself with its trap electronic beat and bass heavy chorus honestly creates a powerful and catchy dance track, and nothing about this song seemed out of place, and just the way the song flows so seamlessly. The choreography also was really well done. To this day, however, I wish that some of the intro and outro parts of the music video were incorporated in the entire music video, but the song itself is truly iconic and just has this nostalgic feel to EXO's original concept, and really truly is just not a skip. Next we have APink's I'm So Sick. APink did what they needed to do when they released this song. I know that's only been 2 years since the song has been released, but a song like this will never get old. I feel like over the years, APink as a group were underestimated despite being in the industry for so long, but even then had some of the most iconic releases. But I'm So Sick is one of those songs that further solidified APink's place in the industry and further showed that the group can expand on their original concept and do it so seamlessly with a song that matches them perfectly. I feel like as APink got older, their songs matured along with them. The seamless change of beat, the addicting chorus, it just gives off a nostalgic feel along with a catchy melody that is truly so unique. Even after its initial release, it still gives me goosebumps. This song deserved every ounce of praise that it received. Okay, so I know the song was practically released yesterday, so maybe it might be too soon to put it on this list, but I'm making an exception because the song and the music video that Chungha put out is truly one of the most amazing music videos to be released in a while. This music video was like watching a movie. It gave us a beginning, a middle, and an end, each scene more beautiful than the last. I said in my last Unpopular Opinions video that Chungha is the next upcoming soloist, and this music video further proved that. She just gave us a full-blown performance. The visuals, how each scene was framed, and the song that accompanied it, it was just the full package and then some. The song left you wanting more, the 90s feel that came with it, and how mesmerizing the song is, the way that the dancers were utilized to add emphasis to the beauty of the music video, but she was still the main focal point of the music video without being overshadowed. She truly has been outdoing herself with each comeback, and this is probably one of her best releases to date. I honestly could talk about this song and the music video for so long because everything about it was just so good, and the fact that this is only a pre-release, God only knows what's in store for her official comeback. For some people, they could easily mention a song or era from BTS that they believed was a cultural reset. Some might say DNA or Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but for me, it's the most beautiful moments in life, both parts 1 and 2. Originally, I was going to say Run, but there was something about this era as a whole that was a reset, but also started something new. The way that this era captured the struggles and the hardships that come up with life, the way that this era told a story that kept so many of us guessing, even though it led to dozens of theories, some that may have been a bit out there, but it was an era that could have been perceived in so many ways from person to person. The way myself and others could relate to some of the themes that were mentioned in this era, and also to lyrics such as Run, I Need You, House of Cards, Autumn Leaves, and again that a lot of us could relate to and left an impact on a lot of people. Personally, this era is one of my favorites and one of my most cherished eras, and this era was done in a way that it didn't feel forced or overdone. Not to mention, this era gave BTS their first win with I Need You. It gained them more international fans and slowly started a wave of popularity that BTS gained, even though it wasn't the pinnacle moment of their popularity. It was an era with a lot of meaning that I sometimes feel gets a bit overlooked. And just to end this whole thing off, I just want to say Miss Run deserved better. Originally, when I wrote this video, I mentioned Bang as a reset, but realized I wouldn't be doing this group justice by only mentioning one song. So I realized while writing this that the group itself was a reset. A group that was so innovative and multi-talented and still didn't get the recognition that they deserved. A group that only received one music show win throughout their entire career. A group that got screwed over by their own company, and a group that truly deserved much better and met an unfortunate end. The way that After School were trendsetters in the industry and would constantly one-up themselves, from learning the drums for Bang, learning tap dancing where professional tap dancers even gave the group so much praise, to then learning how to pole dance for First Love. This group set a standard and always delivered, and the way that they integrated into different sounds is truly amazing. After School to me is a staple K-pop girl group, and there will never be another one like them. Speaking of groups that raised the bar, I first want to say that SHINee as a group deserves so much better, and it's actually painful how overlooked the HYYH era was. Now, the main reason why I'm putting HYYH on this list is solely for the performances that came with this era. The fact that they performed in Heelys, had multiple members getting injured, and still managed to make the choreography look effortless. This group went from yeeting one of their members into the air to doing full-blown choreography in Heelys and still barely got any attention from it. I mainly blame MBK for the reason why SHINee as a group was so overlooked due to how horribly promoted the group was. However, SHINee without a doubt raised another bar when it came to live performances, and it's such a shame that they didn't get the spotlight they deserved when the group was still together. However, the HYYH stages were truly an iconic moment. For some people, it might be surprising as to why I'm mentioning RaNia on this list, and for others not so surprising. A girl group initially produced by Teddy Riley going on to debut with a sexy provocative song in both English and Korean at a time where most of the industry's girl groups were sticking to cute and girly concepts, and no one would have dared to do a concept like this. This was a bold debut, which of course came with controversy due to its provocative lyrics, outfits, and choreography, and not to mention the group getting constantly slut-shamed throughout the era. Unfortunately, then also being banned from multiple shows until the choreography was changed. However, I'm mentioning RaNia and this song in particular due to it further pushing the idea of girl groups not being one-dimensional and showing the different concepts that girl groups are capable of. The song may not be for everyone, but it helped create a shift in the industry. It's unfortunate that a girl group like RaNia that started off with a bold debut would quickly have their downfall due to a mess of a company that they were under. However, Dr. Feelgood remains as an iconic debut. From being considered one of the least talented and experienced members in this group, to practicing and improving over the years, and to now being considered one of the strongest and most beloved soloists in the industry, Taemin himself is a force that some may not have seen coming. Having one of the strongest discographies out there, it was honestly hard to just pick one song for this list, but I ultimately decided on Move. When Taemin came out with Move, he brought something new to the table that was hardly done before, and did it so perfectly. The song itself is addicting and a definition of who Taemin is as an artist. The dance looks so simple but yet is so complex that it holds up as being one of the hardest choreographies out there. The way the song is arranged makes it different from the rest. The way that it gives off an 80s/90s sound, the way the beat overrides the instrumentals but creates an ominous tone that accompanies Taemin's vocals so well. This song is art. The song and the dance show what Taemin is capable of as an artist, and honestly no one but him would be able to execute this song and dance so well. If you were to open the Bible, the first verse you would see would be the lyrics to the song. Wait, no. If you were to read the 10 Commandments, this would be one of them. Am I being a bit over the top by saying this? Maybe, but this song is just that iconic. It's truly an iconic staple in K-pop. I wonder if Infinite knew that they would hold this much power when they released this song. This is one of those songs that just stand the test of time. A song that will never, truly never get old and brings back just so much nostalgia. Infinite's one of those groups that never fails to deliver music and dance-wise. The chorus is by far the most captivating part of this entire song. The way way that the members sing it and then it branches off to individual members, it just does something to you. The melody, the pacing of the song, all done right. It's crafted so well that no matter how many times you listen to this song, it feels like you're hearing it for the first time. This is a song that truly deserves the title as one of the most legendary songs ever released in K-pop. Next we have Wonder Girls' I Feel You. Something in the air shifted when this song dropped. This was an 80s retro synthwave concept done right. First of all, the group coming back playing instruments as a band already is iconic, and it just fits them so well. JYP didn't deserve the Wonder Girls, and I'ma just put that out there. The way this song was sang with the breaths in between and raspiness here and there, it just adds to the sound and the feel of the song, and the aesthetics are just so gorgeous. And let's not forget the album that came with this era. The Reboot album is truly one of the best albums in K-pop, and an album with no skips. Every song was meant to be on that album, and it just takes you on a journey. My personal favorites being Rewind and One Black Night. When I heard One Black Night for the first time, my body was levitating. My god, that song is just chef's kiss perfection. The overall album and the era is just one that cannot be topped. It is just perfection at its finest. Now, next on this list, we have SHINee's Ring Ding Dong. I feel like SHINee's presence in the industry itself and their entire discography was a cultural reset. However, after narrowing down the list of songs to mention, I settled on Ring Ding Dong. For some, this was a song that they wouldn't show their friends off the bat when trying to get them into K-pop, and for some, including myself, this was a song that introduced you and made you stan SHINee. And no, I'm not kidding. This was the first SHINee song I ever heard and quickly stanned right after, surprisingly. This song is also part of the holy trinity of songs that shouldn't be good but just are, alongside Super Love and Wolf. The song that became the #1 band song during testing season for being too catchy, and that's what this song is, an extremely catchy beat with repetitive nature. This song is by far one of SHINee's most recognizable tracks to date and another staple and anthem in K-pop. Ring Ding Dong is an addicting track that only SHINee could pull off so well. So next we have Sunmi's 24 Hours, the song that was covered by everyone, the song that everyone knew, and the song that you could not escape when it was initially released. And of course, the song that gave us a sneak peek of Sunmi as a soloist that we later on see today. An electro pop song accompanied with a seductive choreography and sensual music video, 24 Hours was and will always be that song. It's one of those songs that flows so well within itself with seamless transition. It truly is a K-pop classic. The vocals along with the breaths in between her words just wrap the song and feeling with a bow. Another song that just could never cease to get old and just ages so well. The way it's performed is so captivating, and I feel as if I cannot imagine anyone else performing this song or doing the song justice besides Sunmi. The song that was covered on almost every Survivor program, the song that everyone and their mother knew, the song that so many people referred back to during times of hardship, Girls' Generation's Into the New World was a song that transcended music and became something more than just a song that helped instill hope within people, but also a song that introduced us to the nation's girl group and one of the girl groups that would pave the way for girl groups that would come after them. This song started a movement, brought hope, brought sentimental value, and gave us a legendary girl group. It's hard to explain, but this song just gives you some type of feeling, especially when all the members sing the chorus together. Not only that, the song brings back just so much nostalgia. The song was released about 13 years ago and is still a song that will never be forgotten. There is no way I could make this video without including this song. The song that practically defined 2019. Fancy was a song that you could not escape from last year. You probably knew at least one part of the dance just because of how often you would see some type of performance video due to it spreading like wildfire. One of TWICE's most recognizable tracks and probably one of their best title tracks to date, the song is a good mixture of TWICE's catchy sound with a bit of their sophisticated sound. It may not be a song for everybody, but it's a song that you've probably at least heard 4 times and had stuck in your head at least once. And with that, I'm going to end this video here. I'm actually recording this after editing this video, and this video ended up being longer than I wanted it to be, but then again, picking songs, groups, and eras for this video was so difficult. But yeah, let me know if you like videos like this. Would you want a second part of this? Because the amount of groups and singers I had to cut out makes my heart and soul hurt so much. Also, if I make a second part, would you want my input or do you not want my input in that version? Let me know in the comment section below along with your cultural resets. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram to know when I'm making my next video. I also have a Twitter, which is all linked down below. And I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you come back for my next video. Bye guys.